Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Certainly. Form controls in Power Apps are essential for collecting and managing data. They allow users to input information, display records, and interact with data sources. In this tutorial, we'll cover the key features, properties, and provide code examples to help you get started with form controls in Power Apps. Overview of form controls. In Power Apps, there are two main types of forms. 1. Edit form, used to edit existing records or create new records. 2. Display form, used to display information without allowing edits. Key features of form controls. Data binding. Forms can be bound to data sources like SharePoint, SQL Server, or dataverse. Field controls. Each field in the form can be customized, example text boxes, dropdowns. Validation. Built-in validation rules can be applied to ensure data integrity. Submit and reset buttons. Easily submit data or reset the form to its default state. Conditional formatting. Change the appearance of form controls based on certain conditions. Properties of form controls. 1. Data source, the data source that the form is connected to. 2. Item, the specific record the form should display or edit. 3. Mode, the mode of the form, edit, new, view. 4. Fields, the fields to include in the form. 5. On success, action to take when the form submission is successful. 6. On failure, action to take when the form submission fails. Step-by-step example. Step 1. Create a new app. 1. Open Power Apps. 2. Select Create and choose Canvas app. 3. Choose a blank app layout, tablet or phone. Step 2. Add a form control. 1. In the left sidebar, click on Insert. 2. Select Forms and then choose Edit Form. Step 3. Connect the form to a data source. 1. With the form selected, go to the Right Properties panel. 2. Set the data source property to your data source, example a SharePoint list. Step 4. Set the item property. 1. For an existing record, set the item property to the record you want to edit. Step 5. Set the form mode. 1. Decide whether the form is for creating a new item or editing an existing one. Set the mode property accordingly. Step 6. Customize form fields. 1. Select the form and click on Edit Fields in the Properties panel. 2. Add or remove fields as necessary. Step 7. Add Submit and Reset buttons. 1. Insert 2 buttons for submission and resetting the form. 2. Set the OnSelect property of the Submit button. 3. Set the OnSelect property of the Reset button. Step 8. Handle form submission. 1. Use the OnSuccess and OnFailure properties to handle actions after form submission. Example code summary. Here's a summary of the key properties you would typically set for an edit form. Conclusion. Form controls in Power Apps are versatile tools for collecting and managing user input. Understanding their properties and features will help you create effective data entry forms. Experiment with different controls and properties to see how they can improve your application's functionality. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or need further assistance.